bell for the last 3 months since April. Now, okay, I have a Excel spreadsheet here, right? This is what's happened. Okay, another question here. Okay, sound quality bad. Okay, fading away. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Right. Seems to be the quality of the recording in here, but hopefully you're able to pick it up from here. Now in here, what I have is the stock pick on my closing bell for the month of since beginning of April here that we have. Then we have May here. Okay, another one sounds better now. Okay, good. May, and then we have June, right? Up to June. So you can see we pick stock like Notion VTech, Century, Post Pardini, Bolstat, Fetus, Inca. And now remember, this time when we did all this, the timing was around April, May time frame. Okay, and so the market have recovered. So you will notice that what we have in here, we do have only very few losers. As you can see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losers out of a 27. Now that's a very good month in my opinion, and even some of the last 3 weeks that we have MBL, that did very well too. So these are the stock pick from our closing bell 201. Now bear in mind, you may not able to see this for most of you who's those of you who are a like subscriber. You would not get this list. This is for the premium subscriber that I normally talks about it on the closing bell towards the later half of it. So if you're interested to know more about the closing bell stock pick, become a premium subscriber, and when you do, you're actually doing a good cause, and also we are donating part of your fee to the National Kidney Foundation. So reconsider that. So this is what I want to talk about now. If you look through all the 27 trade, what I have here now on this next Excel spreadsheet that I have here is the distribution of the closing bell pick. Okay, from April to June. Now you will notice most of them we have couple of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 losers, and the worst case was 10% here. Right, that was the worst case, which actually correspond to I believe is this one here, Fetus. That we went in at 80 cents. The 9th July prices was about 72 cents. Okay, the best winner we have here was trade number 18, which is this one here. Yes, Ken 1. 1st of June we actually pick up Ken 1, and that thing went to almost $3 in here. And I think today is, let me look at Ken 1 that we have. Ken 1 3, that was $2.99. It came off since then. Right, that it was $2.88. Okay, because when you have ultra high volume, that's a sign of distribution, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, okay. Okay, no sound. Alright, okay. Can you hear me now? It's alright. Can you hear me now? Okay, we just have to bear with the sound. If there's no sound, I'll just have to repeat it again. Okay? Alright, because that's the thing with the okay, can you hear me now? Can you just type yes or no? Right? Very soft. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, let me just put this up again. Push it up a bit. Can you hear me now? Alright? Yes, yes. Well, what we can do is this thing is recorded. So as soon as you have the recordings, you can actually watch it again. Alright? It's a very, very low volume. Unfortunately, it is. I do understand this. I don't know what I can do to actually increase the volume here that we have. Alright? But definitely for sure you can watch the recording and pick up most of the things. Now what I want to say here, let's going back to this. This was Ken 147. Now all this position, we are still assuming you're still holding it. This is the kind of return that you made. So on average, you'll be talking somewhere between 5 to 7, and there are some more than 21%. So we do have a very good quarter, which is the April, June, July. Now there's also, I do have a trading rule, which is the Traders trading rule for the is if you can make 30% return in 3 days, take all the profit. Would you all agree? Right, just give me a response, yes or no. If you can make 30% in 3 days, would you take it? Right, okay, we got yes, a lot of people say yes. Good, right. So that's good. That's my point. So alright, good. So you all really understand about trade. Now if you look at it, if you were to hold almost 3 months in here to make above this line here, 30%, right? Let me just draw a line here. This 30% here, that's a tough mark because a lot of your trades are coming in below 20% to 10%. So even if you get 12% to 15%, this range in here, you want to be happy with it. Once a while you do have one of these good ones. Hey, to me that's like a what we call a durian runtuh. You remember durian runtuh, which is one of our Malaysian politicians, yeah, describes it. But most of them are below average 10%. So that's the distribution of the win and the loss. The worst case we have was 10% here. This was a good month. Now another point I did further, just to show you, is what if scenario. Okay, I have a what if scenario. Now a lot of people say that, hey, you may enter a better price in here. So I have two charts in here. Okay, now this is what we are building, is a what if scenario. So we have about 27 trades that we talk about the last 3 months there, April, May, June. Now let's say percentage of trade done. The first bar, just look at the blue chart here that I have here, this blue chart here. If you've done 70% of the trade, majority of this is what's going to happen, right? Let me just, this is like a simulation, running a simulation. Okay, let me just do something here. I think so that's okay. We are back again. So that's what we talk about. So we are taking 70% of the time. Now let me just change this to 50%. Okay. Now if you only take 50% of the time here, let me just try to close this again, right? If you take 50% of the time in here of the trade, out of the 27 trade, means you only do half of them because of maybe you're away or emotionally tied out. So these are the kind of return. Once in a while you may catch one around 25%, 10% in here. Now imagine now you only do 30% of the time. You look at it, that's what your returns are not that good, right? You got 25, there's one in here, another one here, and another one here. Now assuming, let's say you did a better like 80%, okay, 80%, then you would actually reap a lot of the reward in here. You will catch most of the the good trades in here, including the one that made you over above 20% in here. Now the goal in here is not to maximize, your profit, but to try to catch as much worms as you can when there is an opportunity. A lot of the 5% and the 7%. There's a saying, those of you who is into wealth building, try to catch the forfeit throw. Try to do the forfeit throw. When you do toss, how many of you actually ever play the game toss a ring? Right? Now if you ever toss a ring, right, and especially if you go up to Genting or any fun fair, right, you want to do the simple forfeit toss. That's what I mean for. Do the forfeit toss, try to get those around 5 to 10% return, and if you do that consistently, that will do well. Now on the other side, okay, so okay, is it your mic? Okay, can you hear me now? Alright, can you hear me? Alright, can you hear me? No sound. Okay, let me just try and see this again. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Please sound check, please. This is a sound check. Right, just want to do a sound check. Right, okay. How's that? Is that working? Can you hear me now? Alright, can you hear me? Okay. Yes, okay. Just let's proceed, okay? Right, we're almost up to can't hear. Okay, some can hear, some can't hear. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Let me just see where my audio is. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, I have to speak very loud. Okay, I have to speak louder now so you can hear me. Okay. Let me see. Yes, some people say yes. Okay, we'll just try to bear with what we can, else the sound check. Alright, so that's my thing here. Okay, another one in here. Yes. Right. Let me just pull that again. Put that to the side here. Okay. I'll do with what we can now, okay? Okay, audio is poor. Please post the webinar. Okay. Thank you. Okay. The audio is poor. I'm very sorry about it. Some is hearing okay, some are not. So you gotta do with your internet over there. So this is what we mean by if. Now, if you have a 10% lower price entry, means you didn't get a good feel, or you enter at a higher price. In this case, enter with a higher price, then your return would be down by 10% in here. So you can see your returns are definitely going to be shifting downwards. That's why try to enter on the first day if the stocks where we talk about on Friday. Let's say Friday, then we try to enter on the first thing on Monday morning. Okay, so that's cover my first topic, my closing bell. So it's an average around 9-10% in here. That's the goal. Now